Hey guys, hey James, hey Charles, hey Buck, Dan, how all y'all doing today? Appreciate all y'all coming in. Dan, I wish I had a, but once again, I'm behind the eight ball. I didn't make me anything, didn't bring me anything. All I got's my sunflower seeds. Hey, Rattle Trap Fishing, how are y'all? I know it's too chilly to be fishing today. Hey, Evan, what's going on, brother? I appreciate you coming in the deer stand. Hey, man, I hope you get a big one. I hope you get you a real big one today, buddy. So Dan didn't get no snow, but it's cold here too, buddy. I imagine a lot of people that's going to be in here today did get snow. 51 degrees there and pouring rain. It's cool out. Yeah, it is pretty chilly when it's raining, Rattle Trap. We're probably in the low 40s, something like that. It's been overcast all day though, so it's been kind of gloomy. Wow, Dan, it's a lot colder there than it is here then. Hey Rob, what's going on, buddy? 28 and snowing. I knew you'd probably get some snow. 28. It was 23 here night before last. It was about, I don't know what it was last night, 27, 26, 27. It's been cold at night, but we've been going back up in the 40s during the day. Hey Mike, Hobbies Hobo, how you doing, brother? Hope things are good up your way today. How's your weather, Mike? Ronald Fowler, how you doing, Ronald? I appreciate you coming in. 43 there. That's about what we are. You're in Alabama, ain't you, Ronald? I think you said you were in Alabama. I can't remember. 20 degrees where Evan's at. Woo! Buck says it's 41 and sunshine. Well, I wish the sun has broke out now that I've started my live stream. Always does when it comes in that window. Of course, it's been overcast all morning. Gun toting pacifist, what's going on, buddy? I appreciate you being in here. 36 in New Hampshire. Did y'all get any snow, gun toting pacifist? Oh, Ronald, I'm sorry. You are in South Georgia. I don't know why I was thinking I was talking to somebody from Alabama last night. That's right. You're down. You told me where it was. I know it's South Georgia. Sorry about that. You might hit 50, Dan. I don't know. We've been teetering right around in the middle 40s. We did get up to, I think we're going to get up to 53 a couple of days from now. Just doing our best. How you doing over in Mississippi? Let me see here. We're doing good here. We're seeing how cold it was everywhere. Seeing who got snow. Kentucky Prepper 5. What's going on, brother? I appreciate you coming in. 39 and sunshine in Kentucky. Oh, that's good, Rob. I'd hate to be out in that crap. I like gun toting pacifists getting some flurries. I like being out in the snow, but I don't like working in it. I hear you, Evan. Ashburn. Okay, sorry, Ronald. If you're gonna learn if you stick around here. I get brain farts all the time. I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. Hey, Chris from the 740. What's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing good today, Chris. I got y'all stickers, and I'm doing a mail call tomorrow. So I'll have you on the board here pretty soon, Chris. I appreciate the sticker. EDC for fun. What's going on, brother? 32 and windy in Maryland. Snow, not much, gone now. Okay. Oh, it sure is, Mike. That's perfect for this kind of weather, buddy. Oh, Evan says 4 to 6 inches and it's staying, huh? Yeah, some grilled cheese. I may wind up having some grilled cheese tonight. I don't know. I hadn't even thought about supper. All the kids and grandkids have gone off for the week. So I'm bacheloring it. I'm going to have to come up with something to eat. Yeah, I appreciate it. I got a lot of good stickers this week. Oh, get this, guys. I hooked up yesterday with the best guy on YouTube, Carter. And Chico was with him, but at least I got to meet Carter. Chico met me down here. He called me and met me down here and brought me a 5-gallon bucket of wheel weights. That was real cool of him. It's good to meet him too. And I got one of his stickers. So I'm going to have a whole lot of new stickers for the board this week. Are you, James, taking a break? That's cool. I hope you get another big one this time. That's okay, Evan. I got you. I understand, brother. Try and kill you one. That's right, Chris. He's got a great channel. Yeah, y'all feel free to throw your links up there. Anybody that wants to throw links is welcome to. I hear you. Just doing our best. I'd love to see a little snow. I just don't want it to stick around, you know. We got snow last Christmas. That was first time in I don't know how many years. It was neat though having it. It went away by lunchtime. Hey, Boxcar Jerry, what's going on, Jerry? I hope you're doing good today. Sorry I missed you live. I'll have to come in and catch you on the replay though. Still morning where Dan's at. That screws me up when I talk to my dog. She's out in California. I think she's 3 hours ahead of me, behind me. I mean, she called me at 9 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock there in California. Well, Rob, anytime you're having a workout in it makes it a little crappy, you know? But inside work's always good come wintertime. I'd hate to be a roofer right now. I'm doing good, Jerry. Just a little bit chilly. But we didn't get any snow. That picture I put up was from last year. I was just checking to see who all got snow. It's cold here though. It's pretty. I mean, for Georgia, it's cold. Y'all laugh at me, but it's chilly here. Yeah, yeah, I hear you, Dan. I love snow. I just don't like it for very long. That's right, Rob. I agree. If it starts snowing at Thanksgiving, snow through Christmas, yeah, that'd be it for me. But we're lucky if we see 1 inch of snow a year here. You know, some years we get some kind of freak thing. It happens, but most of the time Georgia don't get nothing but ice storm. Ooh, 20s, Jerry. That's a little bit chilly with the wind, man. That's, we've had some pretty strong wind this last week too. When it's when it's 32, 33, and it's the wind's 17 to 20 mile an hour, that makes it a lot worse than what it really is. James is 42 there at the moment. Did y'all get any snow, James? Or did I miss that post already? Yeah, it is, Ronald. It's an anomaly when we get snow down here. Like I said, we'll get a lot of ice typically each year, but very little snow. 25 with the wind chill. Jerry, you need to stay in the house, buddy. Yeah, it is gun toting passive. It sure is, buddy. That wind, I can handle the cold. It's the wind that gets me. I can't stand it when it's real windy and cold. I like the wind in the fall, but once it gets winter, I hate it when the wind's blowing hard. Hey, there's Scottish American. What's up, Scotsman? I appreciate you being in, brother. Hope y'all are staying warm. I know Scotsman like cold weather better than hot weather, though, so he's probably digging it right now. 26 and windy. We're at Chris's place. Dang it. Yeah, Jerry, that's one that really gets me cold. Is it's windy. Yeah, Ronald, you know what it's like down here in Georgia. Mike, I'm in what I consider middle Georgia. Ronald's in South Georgia. I guess it's considered middle Georgia. We're not really North Georgia. I'm south of Atlanta, so I consider everything Atlanta and North Georgia. And then middle Georgia is what I consider where we're at. You ain't been shaving, Dan? Hey, GGW Outdoors, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in. I know y'all are probably in about the 60s today, maybe 40s. Oh, did y'all get a Dustin, James? Mystic Railroad, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. Are you up there with Jerry? Is it pretty cold where you're at? I hear you, Scotsman. I figured it'd be cold up there. No snow in Rhode Island. Y'all probably got plenty of cold weather though. Dan, you need to put your mug on your live streams then. I know the wife's usually sitting there, but you need to hell, every month's no shave November for me. Shipwreck casserole. Woonsocket. Not sure where that's at. I guess that's up north. 20s with the wind chill. Man, Scotsman, that's a little bit too chilly, brother. It's too cold for me. 57 now, 64 minutes. Yeah, GGW. I talked to my daughter last night. She said she had to go get her some winter clothes because they were in the 50s or 40s or 50s. Oh, okay. Federal Hill Neighborhood, Providence. Oh, okay, I got you, missed it. AEDC for fun. You got a great channel, brother. Got a great channel. Well, gun toting pacifist, do you miss all that snow, or do you like where you at now where you don't get as much? Full of sockets and tuckets. Yeah, I hear you. I knew that wasn't no Georgia name. Well, damn, they can do it, buddy. I got a buddy of mine I work on fire department with. He got his whole back lasered because he had such a hairy back. Mid-30s at night. That's getting pretty chilly, brother. James, I don't think I need to be doing that, brother. Last time I did that, I woke up face down out in the yard. I hadn't done that again. Hey, Rob, now I would watch that'd be a good live stream. You either lasering down or either wax him. That's cool, gun toting pass with New Hampshire. That's good. That's good. New Hampshire's got better laws. Ah, Dan, it wouldn't be expensive if Rob does it. I'm sure Rob would come up with a cheap alternative. Yeah, Chris, that's exactly right. The mornings you don't remember anything are the best nights you had the night before, but that was down at Talladega, and I've never done that again. I never climbed back in that moonshine again. Of course, the tequila wasn't much better. See, there you go, Dan. Rob will take care of you, man. That's right, Scotsman. Let it all grow out. I told them last week, guys that wasn't in here, I was trapping last week and I had my drill with the auger bit in laying in my box, and I put my camera case down and that trigger went off and it got hung up in my beard and it yanked this whole part of my beard out. Looked like a bird nest. There was so much. It hurt like crap too. I never had beard hair yanked out, but it yanked it out down to my neck. Hey, CW, what's going on, buddy? I appreciate you coming in. CW's getting me hooked up with some bullets. Jerry, I had a terrible week trapping this week. That night it got down to 23 degrees. I didn't plan on it getting that cold. So I didn't put out any peat moss or anything with my dirt. We had that big rainstorm. So I guess my trap froze in the ground, and I missed a coyote. He stepped in it and got out. I guess the trap fired so slow from being froze that I missed him. Oh yeah, man. I don't ever want to get hung up in an auger bit like that again, Rob. It hurt, but it would have made a good video. It just happened so fast. I wasn't going to recreate it. Let's put it that way. But I mean, I even laughed at myself, but it hurt. Oh, awesome, CW. I was telling them I hooked up with Chico yesterday. Met him and Carter down here, and he brought me 5-gallon bucket of wheel weights yesterday. That was really cool of him. No, I imagine you have, Rob. There's quite a few accidents happen on job sites. Yeah, I hear you, Scotsman. I'm gonna start putting it up my rubber band though. It's getting where I can't look down and see my trap anymore. So I'll probably just start putting it up my rubber band. All right, James. Nothing wrong being a Chevy man. Oh yeah, Rob. Yeah, I can't say nothing. I'm a Chevy man myself. Of course, I've had all of them. They all drive till they crap out, then you get something else. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start melting down some wheel weights and some ingots now that I got some stuff to melt down. That's right, Rob. That's right. I've never had a Chevy put me on the side of the road that I remember, other than a flat tire. But my Ford did put me on the side of the road a couple of times. Yeah, Scotsman, that was really cool. I met him over at Cracker Barrel. Tried to get him to let me buy him supper or late lunch, but they needed to get back. But yeah, I was really surprised. He just called me out of the blue yesterday, and I ran over and met him, and he drove all the way pretty close to my house. So I felt bad he had to drive all the way this far. But Chico's a good fella. Good fella. I hear you, James. Ah, Dan. Oh, is that right, Evan? That's something. I'm working on a place down here right now, see if I can't get some wheel weights, but there's a couple of guys here in town that reload, and I know they probably already hit them up. But I'm gonna work on it anyway. Rob. If my trapping keeps going like it's been going, I may wind up back reloading and not doing any fur because I sure ain't catching nothing this week. Yeah, Dan, I hear that. You had a good live this week, Dan. I enjoyed that one. What was it? I guess it was it Friday night or Saturday? Was it last night I watched? I can't remember if you were on last night or Friday night. No, I had to have been Saturday night. Oh, okay, Evan. That's something. Last night, I thought it was last night I watched you, Dan, but it's like I said, I can't remember nothing from yesterday. That's right, James. Y'all all, if anybody that don't have each other, y'all pick each other up now. A lot of good channels in here. Backwoods Barbarian, what's up, brother? I appreciate you coming in. Dan or Chris, one of y'all, will y'all run Backwoods Barbarians channel and Section 8 Outdoors? I don't know how many of y'all got them two. They're good channels. Both of them's real good channels. I know Backwoods Barbarian got a lot of snow. I watched him squirrel hunting the other day. Yeah, y'all pick each other up. A lot of good folks in here. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Oh, that's all right, man. We do it for everybody when they come in here. I tell you what, been a lot of big deer shot here this week. Phil got 2 more big ones in at the cooler yesterday. And man, there's been some big deer shot this year. Big bodied deer. Yeah, it does, Evan. Sure does. There you go, Evan. Run your channel too. Trapping's been slow this week, Barbarian. It's been slow. I missed one coyote yesterday morning, and I'm taking a break I still got traps out, but I'm not putting anything out till after Thanksgiving. It's going to be a busy week, and I don't want to add any more traps to the line. So my heaviest trapping will start after deer season. We got so many people deer hunting here. I hate to get in there where they're hunting. But once deer season's over, I got a pretty long line I run down on some cow pastures. So I'll pick up a lot of coyotes toward the end of the season, but I'm just gonna put out some more coon traps and stuff like that for this week. You got it at the freezer, James? Good deal. Yeah, James shot a good deer this last week. Is that right, Evan? Well, see, our actual fur bear season doesn't open until December. So the only thing I can really catch right now are coyotes, coons, and beaver. So, and we don't have any water here right now, so I'm having a tough time getting any beaver. But I'm hoping that changes if we get some more rain. And I like those videos, Backwoods Barbarian. I like to watch you snare those rabbits. That's pretty cool. Or hares. That's that's something I wish we could do here. We're not allowed to set any snares unless it's 10 foot from the water. But I like to watch your snaring videos. Pretty cool. Unless that what was that owl gets your hairs. Yeah, I imagine so, Evan. Phil saw one the other day, and it wasn't 10 foot from my trap, but he couldn't get a shot on it. It was about 300 yards off from him, and it was a little hill, little rise, and he didn't think he could hit it from there. Yeah, I'm glad y'all are picking each other up. That's good. Yeah, me and Evan, Section 8. Evan's one of the first channels I subscribed to when I first came on YouTube. And I think he was my first subscriber, or probably first 5 subscribers. Oh man, I can't wait to watch that. Black bear trapping. That's something I could dig right there. 351 Cleveland, what's up, brother? How's the fishing this week? Chilly? Oh, is that right, James? Yeah, I know they bear hunt down there a pretty good bit. We don't really have many bears here. Oh man, that sucks, Backwood. Well, I know you'll get one later on this year. I hear you, Rob. I imagine it won't be long before we start getting pigs up here because they got a lot of pigs just south of me. They're working their way up the river, so I'm sure we'll have some pigs here pretty soon. Awesome, Evan. That's awesome, buddy. Okay, Evan, I knew you were the first or second one I had. Now, you were one of the first ones I had, so we've been hanging out a long time. Just doing best. Yeah, that sounds like that could be the culprit right there. Maybe an underground spring through there, and it's flowing that water on through. If the water table's that low right there, it could just be draining right out from under the dam. Boy, now, just doing our best did a video on the deer they have. They had some big deer there. Big deer where they used to live. Didn't y'all call them sandbar deer? They were huge. Y'all got a lot of big deer up there, Rob. I know I've seen Irene posted a picture the other day. Of course, I think she's a little further north than you. But she had a big old body deer on there that she saw right before the rut. Oh, is that right, James? I imagine we're going to have pigs up here for too long. Yeah, no, Rob, I don't like doing the public land either. Now I will go on hog hunts there, but I still never feel comfortable. You get out there with some real yahoos, and half of them are about tanked up. You got to watch it. You got to really watch it on state land. Awesome. I appreciate y'all running those links. It's kind of the same way here, Rob, but I don't know. We're looking around for a deer lease right now, but I don't know if we'll get one or not. Hey, Backwoods Barbarian, I appreciate you coming back in or coming by, brother. We'll be on for a while. If we're still on when you come back, drop on back in. But I appreciate you being in here. I really do. And I'm looking forward to your bear trapping videos. Well, Evan, I know. And I mean, I'm busy this time of year too. So I know it's hard to get videos out. I hadn't put a video out in over a week. So yeah, I did, Jerry. That was a cool video. And I told her, I said, I know Jerry would like this one. And then I looked down and you had already commented on it, but I knew you'd like that. And that was a cool video. Irene does a lot of neat stuff on her channel. She has a little bit of everything, you know. Hey, there's Judith and Dan Davis. How you doing, Dan? I didn't get to watch your last video. I was gonna watch it tonight. I was out busy yesterday, but I did see the picture. It looked like you got one of those problem beavers out of there. I'm glad for that. Imagine y'all are pretty chilly today too. All right, Backwoods Barbarian. Appreciate it, brother. Oh man, gun toting pacifist. That's a little bit too close for me. Oh yeah, Kentucky Prepper. Dan is the beaver whisperer. I'll give him that. I wish I could get a third of the beaver that Dan pulls in. I wish I could find a third of the water Dan has. Okay, Dan, I appreciate it. G23 Dan. That's right, Scotsman. It's always sketchy. And like I said, I'll do it on the hog hunts because there's less people. But I'm always aware of who's around me or, you know, what's going on. I've seen some jackleg stuff on that state land. Big female. Good, Dan. 27. Well, yeah, y'all are about as cold as we were this morning. We must have about the same weather. I think y'all get a little more snow than we get, but temperature wise, I guess y'all and us are about the same. Yeah, me too. I like, you know, that's my favorite trapping is trapping the creeks over. Like there's a few lakes I trap, but it's just you know, nuisance trapping type stuff. I'd much rather trap creeks. Man, Chris is on fire today. I appreciate you, Chris. Thanks, Scotsman. That's awesome, Evan. That's awesome. I gave Carter a beaver hide yesterday. I don't know if he liked it or not, but I told Chico he could stick it up on the wall. Yeah, I love it. I love trapping some creeks, Dan. Sure is easy to narrow them down, isn't it? I don't know if I'll even get any beavers this year unless we get some more water. I put an ad in our farm It's like the Farm Bureau's ad. I don't know if I'll get any calls out of it or not. I thought, what the heck, it was free. So maybe somebody got some beaver problems on their farms or on their land around their farm. Maybe I'll get a few calls out of it. Everything I've been getting for the last year is coyote calls. I don't get many calls for beaver unless it's local people that just know me. Good grief, Dan. I ain't never even caught one that big. That is a huge beaver. Man. I'm lucky if I hit the middle 60s, you know. Hey, there's Al's Outdoors. How you doing, Al? Hope you're doing good, buddy. Got about an inch yesterday, just a skiff now. 20 degrees tomorrow. Whoo, Al, I hope you get out there, but that's gonna be mighty cold, buddy. That's gonna be mighty cold. I know you're aching to get out there though. Holy cow, GGW. Yeah, see, that might have ruined me from going on public land anymore. That's too close. That's cool, Evan. I did, Jerry. Mark Larson, that was a big coon, 31 pounder. Only one bigger than that I've seen was Tom Keltich last year. I think he caught a 38-pound beaver. If I ain't mistaken, I may be wrong, but it was a huge beaver too. But a 31 pounder, that one I got was 22 pounds. And I mean, that's 10 more pounds than the one I had. I know how big a beaver that would have been. I mean, a coon that would have been. That's a big old raccoon. Yeah, y'all all need to pick up Al's Outdoors. That's for sure. Al's a good buddy of mine. And Al can do anything you can think of. Al can do it or make it. He's like a Kentucky what's that, MacGyver? He's like MacGyver. He can make something out of anything. Well, I hope she does okay, Al. I really do, buddy. We all been praying for you. Hey, there's Enos, Bluegrass Trapper. How you doing, brother? Enos is done scoring up there in Kentucky with his coyote line. Dan, ours didn't used to be that big, but we're starting to get to have pretty good sized coons. I don't know what the difference is, but I mean, most of the ones I caught this year were pretty decent coons already. Of course, I do catch a lot of the smaller females, but all the big old boar coons seem to be pretty good size this year. Yeah, but Enos got him a coyote, and Mark got a lot of coons the other day. I don't know if he's got any coyotes yet, but matter of fact, I think David Coffee even got him a coyote the other day. Why, Al, I hope they get her on there, buddy. I really do. It's a terrible situation, but we're all still praying for her. Yeah, Enos, that's the only way to do them, buddy. Just take them out one at a time. I don't like getting 2 or 3 of them at a time. That's too much skinning and fleshing for me. Dan, my first 3 or 4 were still blue, but the last 4 or 5 I caught have finally started priming up. So I'm happy about that. Even one of them big ones I caught was still blue, so they ain't going to give me nothing for that. It sure is gun toting pacifists. A lot of good folks in here too, and they're all good supporters. They'll all support each other and your channel, and good folks. Yeah, Chris watches all our trapping videos. We're turning him into a trapper. He's already a good shooter. Now we just got to get him trapping. Oh, thanks, Evan. Yeah, I'll check it out when I get off tonight. I usually catch up on all my videos on Sunday nights. I always sit on the edge of the chair waiting on Dan's next video. Oh, Dan, I hope Judith's doing good too. I know you said she was doing better. I hope she continues to heal up too. Yeah, I hear you, Enos. I just slow and steady. That's the way I like to do them. After deer season, I'll get a long line out, but I'm not doing it right now. Hey, Tim S. There's my main man, Tim S. What's going on, Tim? Got his stitches out. Can't walk. Oh, till I get rid of the hardware and screws. Hey, Tim, that's got to feel better, though, having your stitches out. That's great, brother. How much longer now until you get the screws and all that out? 2 or 3 more weeks? Well, Al, just do what you can, buddy. But I know you're taking care of her, so if you get to, you get to. We know, you know how that is. That's right, Scotsman. Just like all the reloading channels and shooting channels, a lot of good folks, and everybody in here is just good folks. In trapping terms, GGW, the hide's just not, the fur is not primed up good. It's not a thicker fur yet. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. They just don't want to pay you nothing for them. When the hide will actually be almost it's not really blue. It's more of a dark gray color rather than a lighter color. And they just don't want to pay you for them because they call them blue coons. But they'd be fine for making hats or either hanging on the wall. Well, James, I don't like to, if you let them lay too long or hang too long, they get what we call green belly. It's where the stomach acid eats too close, through the stomach, too close to the hide. Man, them things stink, and it's a pain in the rear to skin them. So I don't like to, I try and skin them the day I catch them. Right, Al. Unprimed is what they consider it. Yeah, Dan, I know it's driving her crazy probably right now. She wants to be out with you running the lines. Oh, good, Evan. Well, that's the way to do it. Just start them out one at a time, buddy. You don't want to get stuck with 3 or 4 coyotes at one time. Just do them one, do your first one, take your time on it. Eventually you'll get where you get a little faster. I'm still slow doing coyotes because I have to take the ear cartilage and all that stuff out. So it always takes me an extra 30 minutes just to do the ears. Yeah, you don't want no green belly. I let that happen last year when Stoney helped me. I had them 5 coyotes at one time, and 2 or 3 of them got the green belly. This whole room stunk. Yeah, Tim. I'm glad you got the stitches out, brother. I hope you get the screws out pretty soon. Yeah, I got a few of those, 3 or 4, about 4 of those were blue coons that I first got at the beginning, but you can do that, Evan. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that. It works well. It's just takes a little more time to me than using the store-bought tanning solution. Just doing our best is still in here. Got a lot of new channels in here they hadn't seen yet. Dan, how do coons sell out there out your way when you take them to that sale? Yeah, just doing our best. There's a lot of new good channels in here. When they run the links, y'all pick them up and they'll do the same for y'all. I've seen a lot of people use the egg yolks. Al, they say it works really good. I hadn't heard the Murphy's oil soap, but that sounds like a good mix. Only thing I've ever tanned myself are coons. I'd like to try a couple of coyotes this year because they say that coons are the hardest ones to do. So I'd like to try and do a couple of coyotes, see how I do with those. Sometime after the first of the year is what we think on the screws and the plate. Well, I hope you do good with it, Tim. I'd like to see you up and motivating before then, but I know it's a slow process, so don't overdo it too quick. Okay, that's fine. Just doing our best. I wish I'd have brought me something in here to eat too. I tell you what, Dan, I got a good mind this year. I told my buddy, I said, I may load up and head over Dan's way and bring my stuff over there. Just make a weekend out of it or whatever, rather than send it off this year. I know Growing Wall ain't gonna give me nothing for them, so I don't care if he gave me $1 a coon for some of them. If I could get an average of $3 or $4 for, I'd be happy with that. Hey, there's Fuzzport. What's going on, Fuzz? I can see you this time. I don't know what happened last time, Fuzz. I never saw it in there, but I know you told me you had commented, but it's showing up now. So you ain't blocked, put it that way. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Oh, there's Vanessa Kitty. Everybody say hey to Vanessa. How you doing, Vanessa? Oh, that was cool, Tim. They got a good channel. Sorry, Fuzz. I'm behind on. I'm trying to catch up here too. Well, good, Al. I'm going to try and do a couple of coats myself this year then. The coons just got so much grease in them. Evan, try and start with something besides coons then. Try and get you a fox or a bobcat or a coyote. Oh, all right, cool. That's good. Just doing our best. They're all great channels. Yeah, I know, Tim. That's why I say don't push it too far. There's Chico Wise. What's going on, brother? How you doing? I told everybody you brought me some lead, and I got to meet Carter, and I said, oh, and Chico was there too. But yeah, I can't thank you enough, brother. That was cool. Very cool of you to do. 12 degrees. Dang, it's cold where Fuzz is. That might be the coldest one yet. Up, Enos cutting out. I missed his. Hey, Enos, I see you, brother. Be careful at work. Oh, man. Everybody pick up. Hey, Chris, run his channel. There you go. Everybody got to pick up Chico now. He don't need but 3 subscribers to get 1,000. I'm trying to catch up on chat, y'all. Y'all going fast. Oh, and that's going to do some baking. Oh, there's Andrew, County Line Adventures. How you doing, brother? I'm way behind my chat like I always am. And there's Cat in the North. Everybody say hey to Miss Cat. What are you and Don doing today, Cat? Taking a day to yourselves? No, I've never done deer hides, Tim. I could do it. I can get plenty of deer hides. I just had never tried to do a deer hide. Al, thank you so much for being in here, brother. And I hope things go well for your wife. And I hope you get to do a little hunting or trapping. Yeah, I've heard bears got a lot of fat too, Vanessa. Oh, yeah, it was cool meeting Chico and Carter. It was a really good visit. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. Let me see. Ooh, 20. Well, Vanessa and Fuzz have the coldest temps, I think, so far. Oh, Chico, it was great meeting you, buddy. I really enjoyed it. All right. Did Chico get over 1,000? I'm behind the chat. Let me see. All right. Chico's over 1,000. There you go, guys. All right, Evan. I appreciate it. Let me see. Awesome. That's great. I'm glad Chico got 1,000 on my channel here. Christmas shopping and gonna start supper. Don get him a deer yet, Cat? I know it, Andrew. I'm slow. I might have to start getting guests on here so I can keep up with the chat faster, I guess. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people cook with bear fat, Vanessa. Yeah, everybody be praying for Al's wife. We all need to say our prayers for Al. 46 degrees in southern Missouri. You about same as us, Tim. But Fuzz, it seems like Fuzz and Cat and Vanessa got the coldest temp. 31 degrees and blustery winds. Y'all had a lot of wind this year too, Cat. Me too, just doing our best. I'm slow. Oh no, man, it's great. I wish we could get you to 1100 on here, but I think most everybody's got you. Oh, good, Cat. That was I liked that one the other day where he had the bear on there too. That was some good trail cam videos. Awesome, Andrew. That's good, man. A nice 8-pointer. That'll be good to pack in the freezer. Man, there's so many good folks in here. I love it. I look forward to my Sunday afternoons to get to talk to y'all every week. Yeah, I'm glad Chico hit 1,000. It seemed like he was close just a little while back, but 34 with 20-mile-an-hour winds. It started out like, woo, y'all chilly there too, Andrew. I can't believe Fuzz is that cold. Where he's at? Where you at, Fuzz? Aren't you in Ohio or somewhere? I can't never remember where everybody's from. Yeah, Tim, there's a process you have to go through. You know, you have to do it, soak it in a salt bath. Well, I always salt it and let it sit for 24 hours. Then I'll put it in a salt bath. And then you want to make sure you got all the membrane off of it. Man, this thing's flying. Small Water Chargers, what's going on, John? I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Y'all are probably a balmy 70 degrees today, aren't you? There's Don. What's going on, D. Thomas? I can't believe you don't have a deer tied out to a tree by the garden by now. Cat said you had some good bucks on the video, though. Yeah, Tim, there's a lot of good tanning videos on YouTube. And it's not a whole lot to it. The biggest thing is making sure you get all the membrane and the meat off of it, the fat off of it. The chemicals and all that, and whatever you use to tan it with does most of the work. That's all right, Don. It's good having you and Kat in here at the same time. '72. See, I knew you'd have the hottest temps around, John. It's always sunny in paradise, ain't it? All right. Hey, Don, if I had a wood burning stove, that's where I'd be sitting right now. I got my little heater going over here and it ain't doing its job. Hey, there's Miss Judy. Everybody say hey to Miss Judy. Judy in spirit. How you doing? Judy been spending some cold days out in her deer blind too. She got some nice deer running around. She just hadn't got that buck in there she wants yet. Hey, James, that's the way to do it, brother. Everybody in here just about is, either hunts or likes deer meat, or a lot of hunters in here and huntresses. Yeah, Evan. Mark did some good tanning videos last year. He tanned a bunch of coyotes. I hear you, John. I hear you, John. Actually, that's my favorite kind of tanning videos. It's just too cold for that here. Andrew's been slow, been a slow week. I missed a coyote day before yesterday, and I'm 90% sure my trap was frozen because it was 23 degrees, and I didn't put anything in there to keep them from thawing out, keep them thawed out. So pretty sure the trap fired slow, and he got out of it. I hadn't put any more coon traps out. Oh yeah, you could tell by your videos it was cold, Judy. But I know you enjoy it. It's just definitely I could tell it was cold out there. Hey James Pugh, what's going on, brother? I appreciate you coming in. How'd you told me what your weather was earlier and I forgot. Oh, Andrew, it was cold. It was cold, buddy. I was cold setting them traps, and it was in the 40s then. But yeah, it got down cold. I should have put some peat moss in there with it. But we had all that rain, and then that dirt was, I'm sure it froze that dirt up. Normally I'll put a little bit of peat moss in there with it. But usually 32 degrees, 30 degrees, we don't have any problem with traps freezing. But when it gets 23 and it rains, you know how that goes. Oh, that's right, Dan. I forgot that Enos did a video on tanning bluegrass trapper. Well, dang, I hadn't seen Fuzz post anymore. I wonder if we're not getting his comments again. Ain't nobody blocking Fuzz for you, are they? Oh, there's Miss Jamie. Everybody say hey to Jamie. Jamie's country living. It's time to start talking food now. We're trying, Jamie. We're definitely trying. Everybody's saying hey to everybody. My chat's flying. I know, Vanessa, but he says his comments aren't going through. He was here a little earlier, but I don't know if he's just not commenting right now, or I want to make sure something ain't happening to him. I don't know what's going on. Jamie, how cold are y'all right now? Did y'all get any snow? Okay, I'm finally caught up. Hey, there's Lady Wolverine. Everybody say hey, Lady Wolverine. How are you doing today? Did y'all get any snow? Oh, just doing our best. He's gonna love that. I know I would. Oh, me too, Jamie. I told him I got to catch up on a bunch of them tonight. So I have to go through. I'll catch up on most of them tonight and tomorrow morning. Okay, no snow for Lady Wolverine. No, I'm sure it'll be good, Vanessa. Whatever you decide to cook, I know it'll be good. Jamie's cooking spaghetti for supper. Actually, I got some ground meat. I can make me some spaghetti tonight. I tell you what, I hadn't made in a while. I need to make me some lasagna. I love lasagna. I hadn't made that in a while. Okay, Kat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you listening. But you got get that supper going. I don't want y'all to wind up hungry tonight. Yeah, I've got a lot of good cooks in this channel tonight or today. I'm sure y'all have me starving before 6 o'clock. So, yeah, Don, I hadn't cooked any lasagna, and I don't know if I've even cooked any in the last 6 or 8 months. I love lasagna. Yeah, Andrew, that might be the ticket, isn't it? I've been eating. Matter of fact, I need to make some vegetable soup too, because now that it's got cold, I like to eat vegetable soup and cornbread too. Oh, it's super cold and windy, Jamie. I know y'all are a little worse than me, but we've been cold. We've been cold down here. I do that too, Don. I usually make one up. Same way when I make chicken pot pie, I'll make enough to put one back in the freezer, and all I have to do is thaw it out and cook it up. It's already made. That's the best way to do lasagna. Yeah, Chico, that's lasagna is some good stuff. Oh, that sounds good, Dan. That sounds real good. I tell you what, Jamie did a lot of uh, dishes, noodle dishes. I know she was doing that noodle challenge. She made a lot of good stuff with noodles this last couple of weeks. Jamie, I told my kids I still want that bread maker for Christmas. That's what I want for Christmas. They won't buy me a new gun because they're so I said I think I have too many guns. So I'll settle for the bread maker though. Hey, Andrew, that's exactly right. I can't take it. By 6 o'clock, I'm usually starving. And all my kids and grandkids are gone off for the week, so I'm the one. Uh-oh. Y'all still here? Looks like I lost my feed for a second. Oh, is that right, Don? You try a little different recipe every time? I got to admit, I'm a creature of habit. I always do the same old thing every time. Yeah, I'm sure it does come out good. Oh, good, Jamie. I'll watch it and make sure I ain't leaving nothing out of mine. I can't wait to see that one. I know, Don. I keep telling them that, but you know, kids don't get it. Exactly right. Y'all all got the right idea. Okay, good. I was worried. I know my camera went off for a second. It's the wind's picked up really bad, so I hope I don't crash. Yeah, usually I have to buy my own guns. They won't buy me any guns. Oh, Jamie, you ain't lying about that. We got some of the best cooks in here. I tell you what I wish we could do is all have a meetup and all of us meet somewhere in the middle. You imagine all the dishes we would have if we had a big dinner somewhere? Yeah, almighty. I weigh 400 pounds. Oh, good grief, Evan. That's terrible. Oh, that was a joke. Never mind. I think I saw that video, James. You did do a good lasagna. I like to watch your cooking videos. I usually catch all your cooking videos. Well, Jamie, that's why you're still married. Any woman that buys his hubby a gun, that's a good woman. Really, Don? That sounds pretty good. I've never tried anything like that. I hear you, Lady Wolverine. I like everything all these channels make on here. Every one of these folks make some good stuff. Hey, Chris, I appreciate you being in here, buddy. Thanks so much. And watch out for that unboxing video. I'm gonna get everybody's stickers up on the wall. Well, I may be in there with you, Lady Wolverine. We'll wash dishes and let all them cook for us. Water the field. What's up, my brother? You staying warm today? Slow smoke tomahawk steak. Oh man, you're killing me, Water the field. You're killing me. That's right, Jamie. We'd be waddling around like a bunch of ducks by the time we ate that much food. That's a good one. Doing our best. Yeah, James. New York got a lot. Uh, Different parts of New York. That's still pretty chilly though in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I hear you, Evan. I got you, buddy. Yeah, I'm with you, Lady Wolverine. We'll wash dishes. Oh, Andrew, that sounds cool, man. I love me some jerky. I tell you what, though, my daughter will eat. I have to hide my jerky because my daughter eats more jerky than I do. She loves that stuff. Take your time, Jamie. We'll be here to watch when you put them out. I do want to see the vegetable soup one though, so I can see what extra stuff you throw in yours. Well, I tell you what, just doing our best. If you just keep watching these channels, you'll learn a lot of down home recipes here. That's for sure. I'm sure you cook your dishes from from home really good too, though. The way it looked, y'all had a lot of seafood. See, that's what we don't have seafood here, so we have to make do with other stuff. Chris, take it easy, brother. Miss Judy does a lot of cooking too, and Vanessa, all of them do. They all cook real good. Jamie, of course. Oh yeah, Andrew. I bet them youngins like some jerky too. Fishing with them 80s. I don't think you're supposed to do that, Evan. Yeah, Don makes a good bit of jerky too. I used to make it or get it every year. I didn't make it. I had people that made it. I always like to take it deer hunting with me. And sometimes if I got some, I'll take it out on trap line with me too. Oh, good. Just doing our best. You should do a video on that. Use your grandma's recipe. Yeah, I hear you, Don. Are y'all's deer rutting up there up your way, Don? They've been in full rut here. I mean, a peak of the rut this last 2 weeks here. Well, 10 days here, I guess. Oh goodness, Jamie, you know better than that. Every time you put a video out, I have to run to the kitchen and find me something to eat. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Yeah, I love deer jerky. My daughter will buy it at that jerky store down in Florida, and she buys all these different types, alligator jerky, and just all kinds of different jerky to try. She'll try every one of them. Is that right? Doing our best. I try. I catch a lot of turtles every year too. I'm sure. I know Dan Davis catches a lot of them too. If you water trap, you're gonna catch turtles. Oh, it is. They are rutting there now. Okay, same here. When the temps dropped, and it was right after the time change, man, that turned them on down here. Yeah, I caught 2 big turtles, Lady Wolverine, last year, and one of them had been in the water too long. I didn't want to eat that one. But turtle soup's good. We used to make it here. I hear you, Evan. I hear you, buddy. $30 there in Pittsburgh, James. It's warmed up. We're in the low 40s right now. So it's still pretty chilly where you're at now. Of course, the sun will start dropping. Was it 3:30? It'll start cooling back down here. By the time my chat's over, it'll be in the middle 30s. As soon as that sun goes down here, it cools off quick. Oh man, I bet that was good, Don. I bet that was good. There's a couple of boys that make jerky every year over here that I trap on their place, and they usually give me some jerky, or I'll buy some from them. Whoa, 20 degrees, Jamie. That's chilly. Wow, now I've never heard of that, Lady Wolverine. Gator brats. I'd like to try one of those. I bet those are good. 34 and windy now. Well, you're still a little chillier than us, Miss Jamie. If it was 34 and windy, I'd probably have my jacket on in here in the shed because it's still pretty chilly in this shed. My feet are cold. I just got my Crocs on and my feet are getting cold. Oh, it's snowing at Don's place right now. Don, when does it start to freeze over like on your streams and your lakes up there? You still got about another month before it freezes over good? Goodness gracious. Now that's a turtle right there, our best. Hey, Dan, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you coming in, brother, and good luck. And I'll check out your last videos tonight because I want to see them. I just didn't have time last night. But thank you so much for coming in, Dan. I appreciate it, buddy. Tell Judith I said, hey. I bet they are, Lady Wolverine. That's just something I've never seen here. I bet they got them down where Scott Swift and Joy live because they got a lot of gators down around them. Mid-December? Okay. I know Cody, after 5, he said their lakes are freezing up pretty fast up there. Of course, I think he's in Michigan or Maine. He's in Michigan, I think. Let me see. Where's he at? Minnesota, maybe. What channel, Jamie? Is it on the Cowboy channel? I may have to put that on there tonight. I like my cowboy shows. Yeah, I think so too, Lady Wolverine. I think we're going to have a colder winter. Now, I don't know what they're saying, the weather gurus, but I just got a feeling it's going to be a colder winter this year. Yes, I did. Just doing our best. That was amazing. That was amazing. Y'all had caught so many crab out there. Probably, I don't know if any of those were lobsters, but they were huge. I've never even seen those type crab before. Huh, that's another one I hadn't tried. Now, my daughter's probably tried kangaroo jerky. I know she's had gator jerky. Hey, there's Hippie Chick off Grid Maine. Everybody say hey to Hippie Chick. How you doing, Laura Jean? Cold and windy and snowy. Woo! Gosh, I hope none of your stuff freezes up. I know you got the chickens where they can get their water, I know, but I hope none of your stuff freezes up. I was just telling them I think it's going to be a colder winter than normal. Just my guess, but it sure seemed like it's going to be a colder winter. I do too, Lady Wolverine. Yeah, True Grit channel. I get that one. Is that right, Jamie? Yeah, I get the True Grit channel, or I get 2 or 3 cowboy channels here. I usually watch Gunsmoke and all them old shows too. I remember Kung Fu. That came on, yeah, when I was probably in school. I don't know if it was high school. Yeah, I guess when I was in high school, Kung Fu came on. Oh, okay. Lord Jean, I checked yesterday. My collard greens are doing super good. They're almost ready to eat. And my cabbage is doing real good. But all my beans died out. I still got some carrots actually growing. But those beans didn't make it. I knew they probably wouldn't. And I was getting peppers, bell peppers up until last week. But this last week, all these uh, hard freezes we've had finally killed my peppers out. Oh, I watch a lot of cowboy shows too, Jamie. Really, Judy, you don't have no TV? Well, it's a good thing you got YouTube then. You got 24 hours of Georgia trapping and fishing. That's enough to put anybody to sleep every night, ain't it? I'm getting ready to dump my cable, though. I won't have any cable after next week because it's just outrageous what they want for cable. Well, it's satellite, but still, I'm getting rid of it. I already told my daughter we're going to dump them next week because I very rarely, with all the grandkids, I don't get to watch any TV. Maybe a little bit of news, and when they go off, I'll watch some cowboy shows. But oh, that's cool, hippie chick. I've never thought about bringing my peppers inside or planting any inside, either one. My sister gave me a bunch of seeds the other day. I hadn't picked them up yet, but she said she had a bunch of seeds she wanted to give me. So I don't know. I'm not even sure what. I know jalapenos is one of them. I might actually plant a couple of those and see how they do inside. But I put a ton of bell peppers up. I think they'll be fine. Jamie, I can't watch that much dirt kicking going on, but I watch a lot. That's right, Don. She's got the woods. She's got the perfect setup up there. Yeah, cable is ridiculous. There's Cody after 5 outdoors. I was telling him y'all are probably freezing up. The northwest angle. How cold are y'all today, Cody? Y'all loaded with snow? I know you said you was swapping the Ski-Doo or the four-wheeler over this week. Vanessa, that's what we got. I got my internet's fiber optic, but I don't know. I'm just tired of paying them for satellite TV. Jamie uses her phone. Yeah, Don, that's what I've got. I've got one of those little fire boxes or fire sticks or whatever you call it. The grandkids get all their kids' shows on that, and that's all we ever watch anyway. Wow, Vanessa, 7 years. Serranos. I imagine I could grow pepper inside. All right, doing our best. I appreciate that. Oh, I get you, Jamie. I get you. If I get to watch any TV, usually I have to turn it up and listen to it because I don't never get to sit down and watch nothing. Well, Judy, that's all you need. That's all I'm going to have here pretty soon because I'm telling you, I don't watch very little TV. I try and watch the news every now and then, but then I get so mad what's going on. I usually cut it off. And the weatherman's always wrong anyway. So every time I watch the weather, they're wrong. So why watch the weather anymore? Woo. Low 20s. Oh, okay. All right, Cody. I figured y'all was pretty chilly. Man, Cody's got enough ducks now to eat all winter. Cody wore some ducks out this year. He had a great duck season. Is that right, Lady Wolverine? Neither one, huh? Wow, Cody. Foot of snow. Oh, so I guess y'all do everything on your phone then for your internet. Is that right? I was going to say, I have to have it, internet, to do my channel stuff. Oh, awesome, Cody. That's great. You know, I liked your Facebook page, and for some reason, I don't know why I wasn't already subscribed to your Facebook page. I mean, I got you as a friend on there, but I guess I never realized it was two separate channels. So I liked your Facebook page and joined that, but I don't know why I wasn't already subscribed to your YouTube, to your Facebook channel. Okay, Lady Wolverine. Well, that's good. We like having you here. Yeah, 5,000. That's something. I wouldn't even know what to do with 5,000 different subscribers. Jamie, we're gonna get you up to 1,000 too. We got Chico up to 1,000 today. That was pretty neat. Okay, well that's cool. Unlimited data on your phone. Hey, Jamie, you're getting there. It took me a while too. My problem is not subscribers, it's watch time, watch hours. Yeah, I'm glad you made it, Cody. Don just hit 304. I gotta put y'all on my community tab. I think I've done some of y'all, but I have to put some more y'all on there. Well, that's okay, Lady Wolverine. It's great just having you in the chats. We like having you here. And you know, a lot of people don't make videos. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, see, my problem is if you go to when I'm in my studio, it says I'm almost at 4,000 watch hours. But if you go down to where it says monetize, I'm short 140 hours there. And I think it's because they don't credit you for your shorts and your what do you call it, reviews videos. Like if you're doing a review for somebody, I don't think you get credit for that because it's, I don't know, why aren't my numbers matching up? That's the only thing I can figure. Yeah, Cody's got, you got a great channel, Cody. Oh, thank you. Just doing our best. I do. I have some of the best folks you ever meet on here. Yeah, I agree, Lady Wolverine. I mean, you know, I'm close, but it is what it is. I just don't understand how the numbers don't match up. And if you don't do it because you enjoy doing it, then it ain't worth doing the way I look at it. Yeah, Judy, it looks like y'all's weather changes about as fast as ours does. Hey, Kentucky Prepper, I sure appreciate you being in here. We enjoyed it. I hope you catch a bunch and let us know. Let me know how your season's going. Yeah, Cody. I mean, I always check my 365 days. You know, I watch it because I know it rolls off the front end. But it's I guess the shorts. Maybe I've got 140 hours on shorts. I don't know. That's the only place I can see it doesn't match up. Well, I've got a lot too now, Don. I don't do as many shorts as you do, but I haven't got any credit for it, so I don't know. Hey, James, I appreciate that, buddy. Listen away and cook away, buddy. What's that, Lady Wolverine? There's Georgia Boy 44. What's going on, brother? Well, yeah, everybody gets burnout, Cody. That's for sure. I've got burnout for myself a few times. It's Expeditionary Johnny. What's going on, Johnny? How's y'all's weather? I imagine Georgia Boy is kind of chilly up in the mountains this morning. Trapping stinks, Johnny, but I'm still doing it. Maybe next week will be a little better. I missed one and I hadn't had anything else in my trap this week. One coat, one. Oh man, Kentucky Prepper, that's an awesome week. Okay, I'll check your video out. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you got a bobcat, and a coat. Man, I've had a terrible week, but that's great. I'm glad for you. I'll make sure I watch that video too. Yeah, well, Cody, it's all confusing to me. I don't understand it. Like I said, if they send me a thing saying you hit 4,000 hours, I'll know I hit 4,000 hours. They say they don't count toward it, Jamie. Cold and windy. Oh, I know, Georgia Boy. I told them we've had some of the worst wind in the last 2 weeks. Really, all ever since fall started. Evan, I appreciate you being in here, buddy. Thanks for hanging in here so long. I appreciate it. Getting cold. Johnny, y'all get any snow in Nebraska yet? Oh, don't get caught, Johnny. I don't want to be your demise. Don, you know, I just do it when I have something I think's halfway interesting. I should be doing more videos, but I'm pretty boring, you know. You know, I do what I can do. But I know there's weeks I need to post more, but I just don't have anything to post. Okay. Yeah, that's true at Cody. Oh, somebody put, hey Don, if you got a wrench, put your channel up there. If not, if somebody will put uh D Thomas's link up there, I don't know how to do it on my side. No, Lady Wolverine, you can. It's up to you. You don't ever have to monetize if you don't want to. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. They don't care one way or the other, so you can just keep going like you're going if you don't want to monetize anything. Okay, Cody. That's all good advice, buddy. Well, that's a dusting, Johnny. I'd like to see a little bit. Yeah, I know. Just don't get caught, Johnny. Oh, good, Don. I appreciate you putting it up there. Like I said, I can't do that on my side. Yeah, me too, Jamie. My titles usually. I tell you what suck is my thumbnails because I always forget to do a picture and I have to use whatever they suggest. It's always the crappiest pictures. Oh, I appreciate it, Cody. I appreciate that, buddy. Well, Lady Wolverine, they're putting commercials in some of my videos and I'm not monetized. So you really don't have any control over that. Oh, that's cool, hippie chick. I mean, I guess as long as they don't get to your birds. But my buddy sent me a video of something in his yard last night. I think they're mink, but I don't know. I couldn't tell by the video, but it sure looked like he had 3 mink hanging around his house too. And I don't know, mink will eat about anything, so I don't know. I hope they don't get to your birds. It'd be great to trap them, but I sure hate for it to start getting into your pens. Yeah, just doing our best. You do videos when you can. That's the way to do it, and have fun with it because you can get burnt out. I've got burnt out, a couple of times in a couple of years. No, I appreciate that, Laura Jean. They always seem boring to me. Yeah, now Don's had a couple of fishers on his videos. I guess that time of year, when it starts getting good and cold, I guess they come in for food. Okay, Jamie. Well, I don't feel too bad. I hear you, Lady Wolverine. Oh, you'll like Don's channel. He's got a great channel. So does Cat. Cat in the North's his wife. So they both got great channels. Well, I know, Cody. That's the biggest thing to me is remembering to make a thumbnail, a good thumbnail. And usually I'm by myself, so it's hard for me to do a thumbnail picture. Okay, Lady Wolverine. That's good. Yeah, y'all make sure you watch each other's videos and leave a nice comment. That way they'll get credit for the subscriber. Yeah, imagine if they're running around Don's place, they're running around yours. Ah, Georgia boy, I like your videos, man. I learn a lot from your videos. And you always got some cool stuff too. Is that right, Lord Jean? Well, I ain't planning on grabbing one. I might trap one, but I ain't gonna grab him by the tail. They say there's some mean little boogers. Ah, Jamie, you got good videos. I like your videos. Well, get him, Don. Skin him out. That'd make a good video too. Yeah, Georgia boy, I think everybody at some point gets burnt out on making videos. You know, I really do. Oh, I appreciate that. I enjoy having the lives on Sundays. I get to talk to all y'all great folks. There's John. John's still in here on Small Water Charters. Hey, there's Shasta Valley. You made it in, buddy. How you doing? Shasta's got a good channel too. I enjoy watching Shasta's videos. Don, most of the time that's what I do. I go by their suggested ones, and they kind of stink, but I use them anyway because I don't have time to do a good thumbnail, and that probably hurts my channel. But it is what it is. Well, keep at it, James. Keep at it, buddy. I'll try and get you on my community tab too. Yeah, Lord Jean, it's just everybody goes through it at some point. You know, when it starts kind of being a job, then it ain't no fun. But usually I got something going I'll put up there, I enjoy my gardening videos as much as I do trapping. I hadn't really got into the trapping yet for the season. Once I get going hot and heavy, I don't have any problem with content because I have plenty of trapping videos. Jamie, I can't make them that far ahead. I know it's a good idea. I just can't do it. Y'all got a good system, John, and y'all have quality editing. My editing is pretty much on the fly. y'all do some awesome editing. Yeah, you need to, Shasta. I've watched all the ones you got pretty much, but well, all the newer ones. Uh, I like to see you get back out and make some new ones. Yeah, I know, Georgia boy. It's what you mean about that. Awesome, Don. James will like that. Thanks, James. Yeah, we're trying to keep them from getting them calves best we can each year. I don't know. I hate editing. Most of my videos don't have a whole lot of editing in them. Yeah, there's Cat saying hey to Laura Jean. Yeah, Cat's making up some supper for tonight. Jamie, you had a beautiful garden. I wish my garden was big as yours. Yeah, I understand, Shasta. Uh, I try and do as much stuff with the grandkids as I can while I'm still doing my videos. Yeah, Don. Yeah, when you got to work, luckily I'm retired, so I do have a little more time. Hey, Georgia boy, we just need a few more of them big old 19, 20 to 23-inch fish like Smallwater's got down there. I got a couple of offers for reviews, Shasta, but I'm not going to do a couple more that they offered me. Oh, do a video on that, Jamie. I want to see your spatula. I got a few of Mama's uh, cookware stuff. Hey, there's Joy Stewart. I was just talking about y'all earlier. I wondered if y'all got any snow or how y'all's weather was. Yeah, Don, I do have to edit out a bunch of crap because I'll film a lot of stuff. It's just nothing nobody wants to see. Shoot, Smallwater's got. I guarantee you, they got TV quality stuff they use. Oh, Sunfish. Hey, Sunfish for Fish. What's going on, brother? I didn't see you come in. I'm sorry. Ah, James, you ought to get you a coyote this year and try and do it. Wouldn't be much different, just bigger. Oh, mine do too, Lady Wolverine. Trust me. I think I've got like 2,500 people I'm subscribed to. 5 hours. Good Lord. I see. I ain't got that kind of patience, John. Hippie chick. I don't want to give you any anything on that because I let a bunch of my corn spoil. Only thing I've ever done is just cut it off the cob and freeze it. I've never done anything else with it. Now I froze some on the cob this year in the husk, and when I thawed them out and cooked them, they taste almost just as fresh as when I put them in there. But corn's one of those things, it can sour on you real quick if you ain't careful. So I really don't know. Uh, Dried corn, I don't know how you would get that down without, I mean, I don't know. There's corn, I've seen corn grinders that'll take it off the cob and leave a big enough kernel that you can still plant with, but I don't know how to do it. See if you can find an old timer, they'll tell you how to do it. Because I've watched old timers doing it. But matter of fact, I was looking for a corn sheller the other day that'll shell it in whole kernels. Uh, but I haven't got one yet. I used to use that too, Georgia boy, at Splice Out. I just do everything on my laptop now. So Sunfish is fixing to get some rain in West Texas. Are y'all cold right now, Sunfish? Okay, Dan, I appreciate it. If you got a service, good deal. Yeah, exactly, John. I had to quit too. Heavy frost this morning. Y'all are about like us, probably, Joy. Yeah, I've never tried to do whole kernel corn for planting like that. I don't know. I tell you, somebody'd be good to watch would be M&B Heritage Farms. I bet you they got a video on that because they're sharp with, they do all their heirloom stuff, heirloom seed and stuff. I bet they do that. All right, James. I'll come by and check that out, brother. I checked out. I just saw one of your last videos, but I'll go back. I may have missed that one. Is that right? Just doing our best. So far, I've been lucky. I hadn't got a strike on anything yet. Yeah, I don't know, Don. Corn's something I've never really done a lot of stuff with. Yeah, Joy, I've heard of folks doing that. It's a little tart to eat it, though, after you let it sour for those purposes. Now, one of those old corn shuckers, or it's not a shucker, but it will take that corn. It's just a hand crank thing. You put it down through the top and crank it. That cob will come out slick as a whistle, and you'll have full kernels of corn. But I've never done one. I've seen old timers do it, hippie chick, but I don't know. I've never used one myself. But that, to me, that would be the best way to do it. Is just look on Facebook Marketplace. I've seen them on there listed for sale. Yeah, that's right, Georgia boy. Probably the same way Joy's papa used to make it. Yeah, crappie season. Y'all do. Yeah, I'm sure your videos do good on crappie season, John. Oh, that's something I didn't know, Don. I just bought mine from M&B Heritage Farms last year, and it did really good. Huh? That's something, Lady Wolverine. I didn't know that. Whoo, Georgia boy. I hope it. That's gonna be chilly out there if that wind don't lay down. I guarantee it's gonna be chilly out there. Kat, thank you so much for being in here. And Don, if Don's going to eat, I don't know if he is or not, but I sure do appreciate it. And I got y'all's card, and I really enjoyed it. I was going to show it on my next. I got to do a video tomorrow and show everybody. I appreciate that. I really enjoyed that card, Kat and Don. It was a really nice card. Cody, I appreciate you being here as long as you could, buddy. And you be careful out there. Yeah, corn sheller. I see them all the time on Facebook Marketplace, Georgia boy. Cody, take care, buddy. Oh, does he, Don? John, that bags of ice on there. Hey, there's MCK. What's going on, Mark? Set some 330s on the creek coming week. First time. Got busy. Beaver needs gone. Might be too shy. Hey, that's awesome, brother. You need to video. Make sure you do a video on that. I like to see that. I hope you get them. I love 330s. 330s are probably, well, drowning rods are probably my favorite, but I love using 330 conibears. I'd like to see you get some. Have you got it? Did you shoot any deer yet, Mark? Cody, we'll see you later, buddy. I appreciate it. Be careful out there. Oh, okay. I'll check it. I can't believe I didn't see that one. I'll check it out though. No deer. A lot of folks on here have got one. Stoney got a big old deer. Well, it's been, I don't know if it was before this last video or not. I know he got one. It may have been last Sunday morning when we were on here. He got a big old 8-pointer. I had my trail cam out all the way through the peak of the rut the last 10 days and took it into the house and realized my batteries were dead in my trail camera. So I don't know what I missed on it, but I mean, with all the does I got out back here, surely I would have got some good bucks in there. But all right, Don's still here. I didn't know if you ran in there to eat yet or not, Don. Yeah, I'll check out a video of the dam. I like to see that. Yeah, I'm hearing they're slowing down a little bit around here too, but they're still bringing them in the coolers. Okay, Jamie, that's fine. I appreciate that. At one time last week, every deer cooler around here wasn't accepting any more deers. Everyone was slap full when the rut started. I imagine they're probably catching up a little bit by now, but you couldn't get in anywhere to hang a deer last week. Oh, Don's eating and listening. That's good, Don. All right. Last thing I want to do is keep a man from his supper. Yeah, it's been a lot of good deer shot this year. Oh, is that right, Laura Jean? There probably is a lot of out of state hunters that come in. Y'all got such good hunting there. I'm surprised I guess they do ship their meat back like that though. I figured they'd have to do it. Well, I don't know if you're I don't know if you work for what do you call it? Like a plane. I don't know if you work with planes that like passenger planes or if you do what am I trying to say? Cargo type planes that'll ship stuff like that. I didn't know how you would fly your stuff back on a hunt like that. Okay, good, Don. Awesome, just doing our best. A lot of great channels. Everybody in here is great channels. Oh, I bet they are, John. Cold as it's getting up north, I bet there's a lot of snowbirds moving or starting to move in. I know Panama City, the whole Gulf Coast right down there, it starts loading up about this time of year too. Okay, I wondered about that, Laura Jean. I didn't know how people flew them back like that. I mean, I know a lot of people do. Like if they go to Alaska on a hunting trip, they fly their meat back, but I wasn't sure how that worked. I don't see how a lot of people do that out of state hunting because by the time you pay the out of state fees, man, it costs. I mean, you can spend a lot of money on out of state tags and all that stuff. I mean, you go on an elk hunt somewhere, it could cost you well over $1,000 plus your lodging and all. Okay, I got you, Laura Jean. I wasn't sure. I mean, I knew kind of what you did, but I didn't, you know, I'm not a real snoopy person, so I didn't know. I knew people that had condos and houses down in Panama City, John, that they usually they rented theirs out 4 or 5 months out of the year, I guess. And I mean, they'd rent them by the block for 4 or 5 months at a time, and they'd come back up here, and then come summertime, they'd move back down there. Everybody'd be cleared out. I bet it does. Yeah, I bet it does. Well, good. I hope they're behaving themselves, Laura Jean. If they ain't, you tell them get on back down here. I'd love to come up some of those hunts and stuff, but that's too rich for my blood. I am gonna go see Cody though after 5 outdoors. I'm gonna ice fish with him one of these days. That's something I want to do. Is ice fish one of these days. Oh, okay, John. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I mean that'd be cool to take my camper down there and stay for a while. Definitely be warmer than it is here. I imagine not, Judy. I imagine y'all got some big woods there, though. You got some beautiful woods out where you behind the house where you hunt. I love to see your hunting videos, especially I wouldn't know what to do on going on a moose hunt or something like that. You know, there's no way that I don't have enough freezer space if I shot a moose. And I wouldn't want to shoot it for the paddles. So, uh, I don't know. And elk hunts, that's a lot of meat elk hunting. I just don't have the freezer space for that much stuff. No condos there, huh, John? That'd be fun, John. That'd be awesome. See, y'all's crappie season is so different from ours, and we're not that far from y'all, but it's just our crappie season is always in the spring here. Okay, so they spawn that time of year, huh? Yeah, see, ours is a different crappie season here. I enjoy y'all's crappie fishing videos, though. Of course, I enjoy your bass fishing videos too, but Georgia boy's gonna freeze if that wind don't lay down on him, though, because it's been cold here. I imagine it has been where 351 Cleveland is too, because he's just across the line from us, but I'm sure they're just as cold as we are. Oh, I bet so, Laura Jean. That's why I say it's amazing how much meat is on a moose. I'd have to buy two freezers, two 6 footers probably, because my goal is to get one freezer for my vegetables and meats, and then I want another one for trapping to keep my hides and stuff separate. But I know it'd take a big old freezer to take a moose in. Probably a bear too, if you ever shot a bear. Wow, 14 rods. That's pretty cool. I seen y'all's pontoon boat. Y'all got it decked out nice. Y'all got a good setup on it. I know that. I sure hope Judy gets a buck to come out there where she's hunting. She's got a beautiful spot. She's got does out there, but so far I hadn't been a buck come in there yet. Good gosh, Mock, that is cold. Especially with the wind. I mean, it probably felt like it was about zero with the wind chill factor on that. 23, I think, or 22 is the coldest we've been yet. But we've had a lot of nights 23 to say 30 degrees around here. We've had some hard freezes, but our daytimes have been getting up to the 40s. I bet the deer are moving up there good. Yeah, Laura Jean, I'll either fold them over, depending on what kind of hide it is. I'll either roll them up or fold them in four ways, and do them like that. I try to do everything as fast as I can. I try and keep I try and stay ahead of it where I don't have to freeze any of them, just because I hate having to go back and do it again. As long as I got time, I'll try and skin out everything I can and flash it and do it all, get it on the boards the same day if I can. Every now and then I can't keep up with it, but we got a couple of beavers in the freezer right now we'll have to pull out and do this year. Oh man, it's rough. It's rough, especially hunting when it's like that and the trees are moving. It just makes it hard to see the deer come through the woods too. Wow, Shasta, y'all got it cold too. I didn't figure y'all be quite that cold yet, but I guess y'all are. Between you and Mock, man, that's some cold weather. Of course, Fuzz said he was down like 17 or something. I hear you, John. That's kind of more like me. We've been in the 50s and I've been wearing long johns every day. But the wind's been what's been so bad. Don, I appreciate you hanging in here, brother. I hope y'all enjoy your supper. And thanks so much for being here as always. Always enjoy having you and Kat in. And thanks again for that neat card. I enjoyed that. That's okay, James. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I know y'all are cold up there, Laura Jean and Judy. I know it gets cold there. Thanks, Don. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I've noticed that, Shasta. Y'all are hot when we were cooling down, and all of a sudden now you done outrun us. Oh goodness, Laura Jean, you bundle up good now. I hope you get your chores done and get back in and get your stove cranked up where you can warm up. I really appreciate you always being in here when you can. We always enjoy having you in here with us. But you try and stay warm now. Woo, James, yeah. All y'all are getting pretty chilly tonight. Oh, I know, John. You probably had to put a t-shirt and a big sweatshirt on to fish in that. Might even had to have you some socks and your flip-flops. Yeah, hippie chick, you have a good week. I'll be looking for your videos. You know, I'm always watching. See you later. Oh, I will, Judy. That's the first thing I'll do if I ever do get a moose hunt. I'm gonna come look you and your son up. You can bet on that. I've seen what y'all can do. There ain't nobody I'd trust taking me moose hunting but more than you and your son. I guarantee you that. Lady Wolverine, you got to run on. I guess, are you saying goodbye or are you saying goodbye to them? Well, Shasta, maybe you'll get some pretty soon. Seems like everybody else is getting it. I figured you might have to put some socks on or wear some Docksiders or something, John. At least some Crocs with some socks. Yeah, I'd love to come up and go moose hunting, Judy. I don't know if I'll ever get to do that or not. Yeah, Shasta. Heck, you'd be sitting about 8 foot off the ground too. You wouldn't have any trouble seeing ahead, would you? That's a big old animal when you get. I mean, you can tell they're big, but I imagine standing up next to one is amazing. Oh, y'all's rifle starts Saturday and Sunday, James. Yeah, I hope you get one, buddy. Archery season's tough sometimes, even with a crossbow. But I know you shoot enough with a gun. You'll probably do well with that. See you later, Lady Wolverine. I appreciate you being in here. I really do. I hear you, John. Well, luckily we ain't got none here, so I'll wear my Crocs in the kayak some. Oh, I bet they could, Shasta. You could pack all kinds of stuff. Like instead of a pack mule, you could have a pack moose. Oh, good, Judy. I hope he comes in there. I hope you get a shot on him. I really love watching your pictures out of your blind, your video out of your blind. That's a nice blind you got. And those doe come right up close to you. That's why I just kept waiting for a buck to come running down that hill straight at you. But so far, he ain't came in there. I'd love to see you get one there, though. Yeah, that's kind of what happened here, too, Judy. About the time we had the time change, the temps dropped real cold, and man, it got the deer moving. I mean, I've still got the same 4 or 5 does out here that eat out here behind my house every night. But the bucks started moving, you know. So that's why I was hoping I'd get one of those bucks on my trail camera out here. But then I didn't know my trail camera, the batteries was dead. So I don't know if they've been in here with those does or not. I sure hope they have, because I'd like to get some better pictures of those two big bucks that was in here. Okay, y'all talk to yourselves for just talk to each other for a second. I'm gonna grab my ice and fill up my cup again. Right, I'll be right back. Okay, I got me some ice outside. I've been keeping it outside so it wouldn't melt in here. All right, that ought to get me through the live stream. All right, what I miss here? There you go, Shasta. Yeah, y'all pick each other up now. I always like it when all y'all pick each other up. Y'all got great channels. You'll enjoy Shasta's channel, Mark. I was telling them earlier, Mark. Chico came down and met me yesterday and brought me a 5-gallon bucket of wheel weights. I got to meet him and Carter. That was real cool of him. Oh, good, Jamie. It sounds good. Better be doing a video on it too. Yeah, y'all pick each other up. That's awesome. I love to see everybody on here pick each other up. John, you run yours on there too if you got. I know you got a wrench, don't you, John? Yeah, it was great meeting Chico. He just lives. Actually, he lives closer to me than I thought he did. I was thinking he lived further away for some reason, but he's actually closer. Me and him aren't, but about 25 miles away from each other, maybe. Oh, that would be awesome, Judy. Like I said, one of these days, maybe. Of course, the Moose would probably hear me. My knees would probably be shaking so bad from being cold up there. Oh, you need to go by and check him out, Shasta. He's he's been shooting some. He got his CZ fixed. Uh, they sent him the parts to do it. And I think it was, I don't remember if it was a firing pin went bad on it. Exactly what it was, but I know they sent him the parts, and he's got it back shooting again good. So it don't matter, Jamie. I watch you cook spaghetti. Yeah, Chico's a good fella. It was good meeting him. I still hadn't met Jamie and Kyle or any of them in person yet. I need to drive up North Georgia and see them. I know AR Gun 1776. He's over in Gwinnett County. He's a little further for me, but not too far. Mock, are those beaver on your property over there? Is that why you're getting ready to trap them, or you got somebody wanting you to trap them for them, or? Because we've been so dry, most of our creeks are so low that beavers moved out into the deeper water right now. They just ain't enough water flowing right here. We've been so dry. I hope we get a ton more rain this winter, but yeah, I don't know. October's usually really dry for us, but December's usually pretty wet, so we usually make up for it in December. Oh, good, Jamie. I was hoping it would. I figured you was just worrying about it, but I bet it turned out real good. Is it pretty? It's got a real tart flavor to it, or how did it turn out like that? Oh, okay, on your daughter's place. That's cool. Good. I hope you get them out of there. You gonna bust the dams out after you catch them, or just let them come back in and catch them again later? I guess as long as it's not flooding them out, you can break it a little bit. Just let a little water over it. That's where I made my mistake last year or 2 years ago. I busted those beaver dams out, and then the beaver never moved back in. Usually they'll come back in and fix them. Those beavers just left town, or either I caught them all out of there and nothing else just came back in and rebuilt them. Oh, that's cool. I got you. Well, maybe you'll get the beaver and a deer. There ain't nothing funner than beaver hunting to me. Hey, Cat, how was supper? I know it was good. Oh, I like that, Jamie. I bet that tastes good. I kind of like a tart or a medium tart apple like that. I can't stand eating them apples that just They don't have no tart to them. They're just bland. Yeah, it's probably the best thing to do since it's on their property, Mock. Oh, I knew it would be, Cat. I knew it would be. I noticed Don ain't back, so he went back for seconds, I guess. Well, I mean, if you like trapping them, Mop, just bust it out a little bit. Don't tear the whole thing down. And, the next bunch will come in there and fix it back up. You can catch them again next year. I tore those dams all the way out, and they never did come back and repair them. So I kind of messed myself up. But the lady that I was trapping for asked me to do it, so I had to do it. But it's still high and dry down there right now. Shoot, James, he'll blow the whole bank and everything out with Tannerite. I know a lot of people that do it like that. I know guys that used to dynamite them, but back when you could still dynamite. But Tannerite will do a number on a beaver dam, that's for sure. Plus, makes for a good video. I'll say that. But if you like trapping them every year, you don't want to tear it all the way out. There's Ricky Wallace, Wallace Knife Works and Homestead and Fishing. How you doing, Ricky? Yeah, y'all miss the snow. We miss the snow. I tell you what, though, it's cold down here in Georgia. I imagine y'all are pretty chilly down there, too, right now. It's cold enough to snow. We just ain't got no water moving in. Oh, okay. Oh, Don ate so much he had to get on the treadmill. Now, that's something, Cat. You can't get a much better compliment on your cooking than having to put Don on the treadmill after he done ate. Oh, okay, Mark. Yeah. See, this was I walked this creek a long way and I never did find the spring. But it had to have been spring fed because the creek doesn't run above that property. So there's got to be a spring that comes up in there somewhere. But it also gets a lot of runoff from a neighborhood when it rains. They had put those big drain culverts out of a neighborhood that flows into that creek. I think that's where 90% of that water comes from, is that from that subdivision up there, the big holding pits they put out there. Just doing our best. Back. We appreciate you coming back. Oh, Ricky, I got my heater sitting right here below my feet. These blood thinners are working overtime tonight. It's we've been in the low like 22, 23 degrees at night, but 40s, middle 40s during the day. But that wind's been blowing. I know it's cold. My buddy's down in Panama City, and he said he was about to freeze to death. Hey, I'm gonna get with you on one of those beaver knives. I like those. I'm probably gonna be sending you an email pretty soon. I might need 2 or 3 of them. I'm not sure yet, but I'll get with you pretty soon, Ricky. I'll try and get with you before the Christmas rush hits, because I know that you get hammered right at Christmas time. So I'll try and order them before Christmas time. Judy, I appreciate you coming in, and we enjoyed having you in here. And I hope y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving too. And if you get a chance to shoot that deer, record it because I want to watch you shoot him. Maybe I hope you fill the freezer for Thanksgiving. That'd be a neat Thanksgiving gift. But y'all stay warm and stay safe and get you a big old buck so I can watch you on video. Oh, I got you, Mop. Okay. I misunderstood you, buddy. Now, see, our spring season is so dry here. I didn't pick up what you were saying. Okay, Ricky, that sounds good, buddy. I almost got one last year, and I wound up I didn't, but I'm thinking I might have a couple of people that deserve a couple of Christmas gifts early. I'll put it like that. But first, we got to catch us some beavers. We're having trouble with that end of it. But if I do catch one, I'll have me a new beaver knife. We'll see you later, Judy. You be careful. Oh, James, that'd be a perfect birthday present, wouldn't it, buddy? I'm sure you'll get one out there. That was a pretty field out there where you was hunting. Yeah, let me see. Will you be about 22, James? 23? Ricky, it's probably been a little bit chilly to be fishing down there too right now, I imagine. If it warm up, wouldn't mind putting the boat in a little bit, but it's just too chilly right now for me. 35, James. All right. You're still a young man then. I figured you'd be at 22, 23. Don't that make you feel good? Sure wish I was 35 years old again. I almost make two 35-year-olds. What you gonna take out, James? You gonna take which gun you gonna hunt with? We're talking some folks about getting us a deer club up. We hadn't decided what we're gonna do yet, though. It'd be the first time I've deer hunted in 20 years, probably. That's right, Ricky. I think me and you are in about the same boat, buddy. All the way around, really. I got kids older than that. But yeah, when the wind is blowing, when it's this cold and the wind gets up, man, I can't take it. If it's cold and there's no wind, I ain't too bad. I can bundle up. But once that wind starts blowing, I'm done fishing. It's all I can do to get out and run the trap line. I'm okay once I get there, but I have to ride that four-wheeler a good little piece, you know. And man, that wind it's cold. I'm usually froze by the time I get to my first trap. Oh yeah, Shasta is a young man too. I tell you what, I got some pictures of me when I was in my 20s and 30s, and I looked a lot like, believe it or not, I got some pictures that you'd almost think it was Shasta. Because when I was skinny, me and him looked a lot alike. Plus, my hair was brown, it wasn't white back then. I'll see if I can. I have to see if I can pull a picture up, and I'll show you next time we're in here, Shasta. You'll probably get a kick out of that. Woo, Ricky! I hope it warms up a little bit for you, buddy. I think we're supposed to get back up in around the 50s next week, but they're not showing that wind laying down any here, so I don't know. I mean, if the wind would lay down and we'll stay in the upper 50s, I'd be okay. But man, I can't. These 20s and 30s are rough on my old bones. Yes, Shasta, I was quite a looker when I was young and looked like you. But just so you know, when you hit in your 60s, this is what you're going to look like, Shasta. So enjoy your younger days. You might get two wives that'll leave you too. Oh no, Cat, I'm not skinny. I'm getting where I'm almost as wide as I am tall, Cat. My daddy always told me, he said, when your waist size goes bigger than your inseam size, it's time to lose some weight. And I done passed that a while back. Hey, could be Shasta. I got a lot of wood pile cousins and stuff going on around my family. You never know, man. Oh, that's good, James. Those are all good choices. I'm still hunting with that 35 Remington too. That's the only gun that I deer hunt with. I got my daddy's 30-06, but I never did hunt with 30-06. So I'm gonna stick with my. I got the same gun, a 35 Remington 336. And that's what I've been using deer hunting since I was 12 years old. Silver, white, letting go, whatever you want. Most of us letting go, just doing our best. I don't understand it. My daddy had a head full of hair when he died, and I've been going thin. I've been getting thin for 20 years now. Yeah, that's right, Cat. That's the truth. That's different for a woman, but for a guy, that's the telltale sign when your waist size goes a lot bigger than your inseam. You're starting, because I ain't no tall man either. I'm short, so. Well, Ricky, you doing something good then, because I run two of them off. I always said I was a good daddy, but I was a terrible husband. I stayed in the woods too much, I think. I hear you, Shasta. Yeah, keep it, grow it long while you can, because eventually it starts falling out. Is that right, Cat? I'm sure I've probably shrunk too. I ain't measured how tall I am in so long. I probably lost a couple of inches myself. I know I had a couple more inches when I used to wear my hair longer, and now it's down to my head, so that probably lost a couple of inches right there. Hey, that's Ricky. That's something most folks can't say. That's an accomplishment, buddy. That is accomplishment. I commend anybody that can stay together all those years. Seems like it ain't like that nowadays, but that's good. My mom and daddy was together for 75 years before daddy died. So they had a long marriage. Is that right, James? Now I do hunt with my muzzle loader, but and I think Daddy had a 7 mag too. I never did hunt with his 7 mag or never had a 243, but I've heard they're good guns. Dude, I've heard 243 is the most used hunting gun there is. I don't know. I always thought it was a 30-06, but I'm hearing 243 is the most used caliber there is. Well, Cat, I'm hoping that I start losing weight pretty soon because I'm getting mighty old. So I only got a little bit of time left to start losing it. But I got to admit, I've been into that. I've been into all the Halloween candy and stuff too. So a lot of it's my fault, and all this Coca-Colas I drink. I could probably lose 10 pounds if I just quit drinking Coca-Colas. Is that right? Just doing our best. You that sounds more like my story. Oh, that's awesome, Shasta. That's very good. Like I said, I'm happy to see everybody that's been married that long. That's awesome. That is truly awesome. I guess I just wasn't cut out for it. Well, it's all uphill now, Shasta. If she's seen your worst, now she's getting your best. Well, good, Ricky. So you're saying she's keeping you from being a heathen? You know, sometimes we got to have somebody to make sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. My daughter's, well, the one that lives with me with my grandkids, she's always fussing at me, making me do stuff too. So I guess I still need somebody to fuss at me here and there too. Yeah, see, that's what she said. That's exactly right, Ricky. And I do take a bath once a week, whether I need it or not. Probably the worst thing with me is I don't eat. I probably don't eat as much as I should. I usually eat maybe twice a day. If I eat that much, I'll eat me a little. I like a big breakfast, but I don't. You know, I don't really eat a big supper. But I'm bad about getting into that candy at night once I'm watching TV or something. If there's any sweets around, I'm gonna get into them sweets. Doing our best, ain't we all hard headed? I think it. I think after you know growing up, you kind of get hard headed. I know they say I'm hard headed. That's good, James. Well, y'all got it going on too then. Oh, Shasta, I can't stay out of them sweets. And I didn't used to like a lot of sweets, but the older I get, the bigger my sweet tooth gets. And I'm just as bad about stuff like potato chips and that kind of junk. Oh yeah, Cat. If there's any kind of bacon going on, that'll do me in. Cause I love cakes and pies and oh, Thanksgiving's gonna be terrible. I they'll have to roll me out the door. I'll be so big. Oh yeah, Little Debbie's now. That's where it's at. I like Little Debbie's. I tell you what, this time of year, if anybody makes cheesecake or stuff like that, oh man, you can't keep me out of those kind of things or any kind of cakes. I hear you doing our best. Now that's a good way to look at it. Hey, Shasta, at some point you just gotta say, you know what? I just gotta have something sweet. They like I said, my daughter fusses. All of them fuss about how many cokes I drink and that kind of stuff. But you know what? Old as I am, Coca Cola ain't gonna kill me. It'll be something else that gets me. All right, Cat. Now that makes sense. You don't want to give somebody something that don't taste right. You got to make sure you got to taste test everything you cook. And I don't blame you. I would do the same thing. That's right, Mop. This is just that time of year for the next month. There's gonna be, ain't nobody on a diet can stick to it in the next between Thanksgiving and Christmas. You just can't do it. Oh, Christmas cookies are. My daughter made me go up in the barn and get the doggone tree out yesterday. And I told her, I said, we don't never put the tree out till Thanksgiving. Well, she wasn't taking no for an answer. So I had to get up in the barn and get that tree out of the barn. We just got one of those, fake trees. But I came home yesterday and her and the grandkids had all of it decorated. Shasta. Yeah, you don't even want to go back and look at my first video. I was pretty skinny then. That wasn't that long ago. And the funny thing is, most of the time in the winter, I lose weight because I do so much walking on the trap line. But it ain't happening this year. For some reason I'm staying fat. That's exactly right, Cat. You have to taste test everything, make sure it tastes good. Doing our best. James, you got your tree up too. Well, see, I didn't want to do it because I know what's next. Next, she's going to say we got to start getting all the presents and out for the grandkids so she can wrap them, put them under the tree. So she's trying to break me too early. I mean, I'm used to being broke at Christmas, but not this early at Christmas. Is that right, Shasta? Now, my son, we go over to my son's for another Christmas, and we always go over there and cut a tree, but we usually don't do that until Thanksgiving. So we'll go cut a real tree over there, but in my house, I just put a fake one up. So we still got that ahead too, and they're all wanting to go cut a tree, but you can't have a tree cut that early. That thing will be dead, so dead by Christmas, you know. Hey, at home with Jen. There's Miss Jen. Everybody say hey to Jen. Hope you're staying toasty warm today, Jen. Oh, I don't know, Jerry. I just hide it well. You know, I wear loose fitting clothing. If you look at one of my videos with my overalls on, it makes my butt look fat. And I asked my daughter, I said, do these overalls make my butt look fat? She said, no, your butt makes your butt look fat, Dad. So I look fatter in overalls. Oh, okay. So y'all's is going up too, Cat. I guess I always thought we did it Thanksgiving. Maybe we did it earlier than that. I just can't remember. Oh, well, that's neat doing our best. That's a neat holiday tradition. Oh, that's good, James. You know, I'm not gonna look I don't care if I lose weight or not. You know, I'm to that age now. I really just don't care. Unless it gets to be a health issue, I don't care. Yay, Jamie's back. Hey, Mark, I appreciate it, brother. I really appreciate you being in here. We enjoyed it. Take you a nap and chill out for a while. Oh yeah, a real tree will croak out if you cut them too early. All right, Jamie, I'm going to buy all. I'll be like Johnny Cash. I'll be the man in black. Maybe I'll dye my beard black and make my face look skinnier. November 7th, that's pretty early. I mean, if it's a fake tree like mine, there's no problem with it. I don't want to go near a treadmill, Jamie. Them things hurt you. All right, Dan, when's your birthday? I think you told me the other day, but I can't remember. About 2 weeks from now? That's awesome, Jamie. Y'all been eating healthy. I just can't do it. I junk food too much. Hey, Ricky, I appreciate it, buddy. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming by, and I'll get with you on those knives. Oh, that's a pretty neat idea. Doing our best. That may help. I've heard people putting uh, a little bit of chlorine in the water. They say it keeps the water cleaner. I appreciate it, Jamie. Uh-oh, I think my heater's about to croak out. I think I'm about out of propane. Oh, it's pretty chilly walking tonight, wasn't it, Jen? Well, I know y'all both, well, I mean, I don't know how much. You said he lost how much? 40 pounds? Let me see. 40 pounds, yeah. I mean, you can do it. It's just, I just ain't got the willpower. I mean, my daughter eats as healthy as she eats all that rabbit food, and she works out and does all that, and she fusses at me because I won't do it. But I mean, she's young. She needs to do it. I'm old and fat. It don't matter anymore. December 12th. Oh, Dan, you need your tree out before December 12th. Even I would have one out by Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's going to be chilly walking there now, Jen. Hey, Jamie, Jen, I don't blame you. I'd dress up warm too, though. Because y'all are like us. That wind comes across that open air. It's cold out there. Well, that's good, Jamie. He'll feel a whole lot better. I know that. Only problem I got is tying my shoelaces. I give out of air trying to bend over. Okay, thanks. Doing our best. All right, Dan. Crack out whip. Maybe your wife will sneak out and get a tree and not tell you. Yeah, he's doing great. 40 pounds is a lot of weight to lose. There you go, Jen. I totally agree. Got to do it Thanksgiving night. But ours is up now, so we'll go cut my son's probably Thanksgiving and bring it back and do it Thanksgiving night. I think we got a little rain coming though around Thanksgiving. I don't know if it's going to be raining Thanksgiving Day or not here. No, Jamie, you ain't old. You're a young gal. You're still a youngster. Hey, Cat, now that's an idea. My problem is I always wear boots. So lacing them up is what I'm good putting them on. It's once I start lacing them up, I can't reach the end of my boots. Maybe I have to get me some boots with zippers on them. That might work. Yeah, Georgia boy. I used to have some work boots that zipped up the inside of the boots, and they sure were a whole lot quicker and easier to put on. I guess I could just lose a little of this gut, but man, I hate cutting back. Yeah, Dan, we'll see. She might. She might hire a lumberjack, go cut a tree down and bring you a tree and put it up. Hey, Jen, you're doing great. That's great. But we were talking a little earlier. From Thanksgiving to Christmas is not a good time to be watching your starches or carbs or I mean, it's just everything's loaded with it. But that food is so good. That's a good idea, James. Just slide me on some cowboy boots. That might work too. I'm pretty good getting my muck boots on because I don't have to bend over as far. I usually wear them a lot in the winter. Oh, that's a good idea, Cat. It really is a good idea. So far, my knees are holding up okay. Now I get a lot of problem with my hips. I got that sciatic nerve. If I walk very long, my hips get hurting real bad. So far, I haven't had any trouble with my knees, which is surprising because I kicked carpet for 30 years when I was on my side job when I was on the fire department. My knees ought to be shot, but so far, the knees are holding up. Oh, do they, Jen? Carbs make your joints stiff. Oh, Dan, I wear waders a lot. Usually this time of year, I'm in waders about most of the time. But since I hadn't been beaver trapping, I hadn't been wearing waders. But you're right. I can slide a pair of waders on really quick and easy. Plus, I got a lot of room for my gut in there. Oh, is that right, Cat? Arthritis? Yeah, I'm getting it in my hands. But muck boots are this time of year. You can't beat wearing muck boots. I wear my muck boots a lot on the trap line. Plus, they're just comfortable. They're just good, comfortable boots. Your hips bother you too? I don't know what. I've got some bad discs, but and they've talked about they can go in there and shoot something in between the in my spine. I just don't want to have that stuff done. I've had bad back for so long. I don't worry. It just I kind of got used to it. Does it seem like the really cold days, y'all? Does that bother your joints and your hips and all more? Seems like that's when it bothers me. Good, Jamie. I know in the mornings I'll get up and I'm real stiff. When I take a shower, it seems to loosen my joints and all up. But as soon as I go outside and hit that cold air, it's like they just draw up again. I don't know. Guess it's just old and cold don't match, but I'd much rather it be cold like it is than hot. I can't stand hot weather. Good, Jamie. I'm glad your eyes are doing a lot better. Mine are still screwed up. They tell me I'm gonna have to get glasses again. So I don't know. I'm supposed to go back next couple weeks. I guess I'll get me a prescription for some glasses. I mean, I can see better than I did, but I'm still not satisfied with it. Oh, you have had steroid injections in, cat. Well, I I've had to have what is that? It may have been steroid injections I've had. I've had them in my elbows, but I can't remember. Is it steroids they shot in my elbow? Uh, they went in there and shot something in my elbows, and I can't remember what it was. I guess it's some type of steroid, but it only lasted like 2 weeks, and after that, they went right back to hurting. Cortisone, that's what they shot in there. Cortisone injections. Oh, Dan, I bet you've always been crotchety. I have to ask your wife if you've always been crotchety. You may be getting older, but I bet you were a crotchety young man too. You went from the angry young man to the angry old man. That's good, Jamie. My distance is good. It's just up close I can't see very good. But my distance is much better. I will say that. Plus, having the cataracts gone, I can see a lot clearer up. But I wish I could see better up close. It's okay, Cat. It's one of those deals where I had I had the surgery because they told me I would never have to wear glasses again because it's just a pain in the rear to always wear glasses. And now I got to wear glasses again. So I was like, did it really do me much good? Hey, Bernie, what's up, Barnaby Sanchez? How you doing, brother? Yeah, we got the old crotchety old guy on here too, Bernie. Dan says he's turning into a crotchety old man. And I told him, I said, I bet you're a crotchety young man. All right, well, I got a question for y'all for Thanksgiving. Are y'all doing ham or turkey or both? I want ham. I'm sure some of the people want turkey, but I would rather have ham than turkey. Okay, Jamie, go ahead. Thanks for listening. Okay, Jen says both. Cat says turkey. All right, Jerry's with me. He likes ham better. See, I know what's going to happen is if I bring something, they're going to want to have both. And now I like turkey as long as I got good gravy and dressing to go with it. But I mean, it's nothing better to me than a sugar cured ham or honey glazed, honey glazed ham. So I'm gonna have to make sure, if nothing else, I'll have to go buy a ham and bring because they're gonna want turkey. Ah, Dan, I knew you couldn't go without saying that. Lingua. You have your Thanksgiving lingua. We're having ham and turkey. Oh, y'all hunting, Bernie, or y'all just hanging out down at the ranch? All right, next question. Stuffing or dressing? Jen, lingua and stuffing. All right. That's for Dan. That's what Dan's going to have for Thanksgiving, lingua and stuffing. All right, Jen says stuffing. Do you know I've never made stuffing in my life? I've watched people do it, but I've never actually made stuffing. I've always made dressing separate. Oh, Jerry. All right, James wants turkey and ham. Yeah, I've never tried doing the stuffing thing. I've just never. Every time I've cooked the turkey, like this year, if I do a turkey, I'm going to put it on the smoker and smoke it. So I don't think you could do stuffing like that. So I'm going to do dressing, not on a salad, Jerry. I'll make cornbread stuffing. I mean, dressing. Yeah, I agree, Dan. But see, I make mine in a pan, so it's dressing, not stuffing. Oh, wait a minute. What did Bernie say? My brother killed a 300-pound pig. Oh, man, Bernie, that's awesome. 30-pound pig. Okay, that's even better. Man, that'll be some good pig right there. Tell him congratulations, Bernie. I'm glad he got him one. Y'all be eating good tonight. Jen, I like stovetop stuffing. I think stovetop tastes pretty good. Let me see. Jerry says, I asked a question on my live. You can only have one side of your choice of meats on Thanksgiving. What is it? Only one. I go with ham, Jerry. I mean, if I only got one choice of meat, I'd rather have ham. Kat, thank you so much for being in. We really enjoyed it. It's always nice having you and Don in. I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. And I'll let you know. I'll look like there's two of me next time you see me. Dan, is that an option? You can stuff one and smoke it like that? I didn't know if it would work. Okay, James has had both. He likes both. Okay, doing our best like stuffing the turkey, stuffing the bird with dressing. All right. Yeah, I like it. I like stovetop. Maybe I'll smoke the bird and put some stovetop inside it then. Oh yeah, James, 30-pounder is perfect on the smoker. Okay, yeah, do it, Bernie. We want to see it. See you later, Cat. Well, I kind of agree, Dan, but I don't want to just be stuck with turkey, you know? I like ham. There you go, Bernie. I agree. Oh, I'm sorry, Jerry. I read that wrong. What's your number one side dish you want at Thanksgiving? If you could only pick one, what would your side dish be for Thanksgiving? Yeah, I read that wrong. Side dish for me would be I like green bean casserole or either asparagus casserole, either one. That would be my side dish that I like. That'd be fun, Dan. We're doing our Thanksgiving the day before Thanksgiving, so I'd watch. I'd be home watching it. Well, I'm gonna do ours, doing our best on the smoker. I'm gonna smoke it out on the grill, so I like it fried better than baked myself. Ham salad, yeah, that sounds good, Jerry. All right, James says four cheese mac and cheese. Now that would be a good side dish. Jerry's is stuffing. Now I like the stuffing as long as I got good gravy to go with it. I like gravy on my stuffing. Yeah, I do love some stuffing now, or dressing, either one. Stuffing with Jimmy Dean sausage. That sounds good, Jerry. Sausage would be awesome in the stuffing. Okay, Bernie says broccoli and cheese rice casserole. Now I like that too. That's right up there with green bean casserole or asparagus casserole. I love broccoli and rice casserole covered with cheese. I do love that. So I'm good with that. Dan says stuffing and broccoli and rice casserole. Okay. Well, I'm good with all those. Matter of fact, might do that one. I might do the broccoli and cheese rice casserole over green bean casserole this year because I do dig that. I eat a lot of broccoli and cheese with rice. Oh, that sounds good too, Jen. That sounds real good. I know my mom used to shred up some of the turkey and put it in her gravy too. I don't know if it came off the gizzards or giblets or whatever that stuff is, but she always had pieces. I know there was always turkey in her gravy. Yeah, I gotta have some biscuits and gravy, Dan. Into the stuffing, yeah. She might have put it in the stuffing too, Jen. I don't know. Yeah, that's one thing I wish I'd have done more is watch how Mama cooked stuff when I was younger, because now she don't really cook anything, and really she don't remember how she cooked most of the stuff. So I don't know. I just kind of have to do a little trial and error now when I cook stuff. Yeah, Bernie, I think I just might do that this year instead of green bean casserole. Laura Jean's back in here. Hippie chick. Laura, we're kind of killing ourselves here. We are talking up some Thanksgiving food now. I like celery in my dressing, Dan. I do. I like celery and dressing and onions. Well, Jerry, I'll probably have to do the cornbread stuffing because that's what the kids like. But I do like the uh, stovetop stuffing. So I might do a little stovetop stuffing in the bird and then do a small thing of dressing in the pan for the kids that don't want that. See, that's what I say. When we cook Thanksgiving, there's so many different dishes because everybody wants something different that it turns out to be a whole lot more food than we need. That's for sure. But I definitely want a ham this year too. So if I have to go buy the ham, I will. So I'm sure I've already got the bird thawing out actually. It's still froze, but it's in the refrigerator. All right, Jerry says yes too. Got to have some celery in the dressing. That sounds good, Jamie. That's about like what I would do. Actually, I didn't put the sausage in it, but I can see where the sausage would be good. But I always did the celery, onion, sage, and the seasoning. Might do that though. If we make some, might put the sausage in it this year and try it that way. Yeah, see, Jerry knows what time it is. I do love some dressing. James, your wife and her mom make the stuffing and dressing. I'm sure I'll get stuck making it this year because none of the rest of them. My one daughter might know how to make it. My other daughter, all she knows how to make is Jiffy cornbread. So she does make rolls. She'll heat up rolls, but that's about all she can do. That sounds good, Jen. That sounds really good. I've never had black olives in it, but I love black olives. Yeah, that sounds real good. All right, Jerry. The way I see it is stuffing. You stuff it in a bird. Dressing is in a dish. That's the way I've always heard it. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Change my mind. Now, that's the way I've always heard it done. If you put it in a bird, you're stuffing the bird. If it's dressing, it's on the side. Okay, your wife's mom, Jane. Okay. Well, more than likely, we're going to have both this year. Because, of course, it changes from day to day. They'll make their minds up 100 different times before we actually get here to see who's going to bring what. So we kind of do it like potluck. Each part of the family brings different stuff. But I'm sure I'll get stuck with the meat. Oh, okay, Jerry. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's a north-south thing or if it's just a family thing. I've heard this debate 1,000 times over the years, so I honestly don't know. I guess it goes by what your parents called it, and that's what you get used to. So I don't really know the real thing either. Oh, that's a good question. Just doing our best. Pumpkin pie, apple pie, or sweet potato pie? Personally, I like sweet potato pie better, but a lot of people like pumpkin pie better. Uh, but it's definitely for me. It's between pumpkin and sweet potato over apple for Thanksgiving. Yeah, Dan, that's what I've always heard it. Pumpkin cheesecake. Now, I have never had pumpkin cheesecake, Dan. I'd love it, but I've never had it. I've had about every other kind of cheesecake there is, but I never thought about having pumpkin cheesecake. Oh, Jen says apple pie. Jen's an apple pie girl. I do like some cheesecake at Thanksgiving though too. Oh, Jamie. Jamie says chocolate mousse pie. Woo! Can you imagine the spread we'd have if we all got together for Thanksgiving? Okay, Dan. I've never been to Costco. I may have to get me an account over there now. I always go to Sam's. You burn out in pumpkin pie, Jen? Yeah, well, sweet potato pie would be good. I love sweet potato. Doing our best, says she's in on the pumpkin cheesecake. All right, Jamie said pecan pie. That's something I do not eat is pecan pie. I like pecans. I don't like them in pies. I don't like them on chocolate. I just like them straight out of the shell. But I know a lot of people eat pecan pie. I just don't like it. Oh my goodness, Jen, that is something else. So your birthday is Thanksgiving. We're gonna have to remember Jen's birthday and Dan's birthday. Y'all gonna have to help me with that because you know I'll forget it. Well, James got a little bit of everything going on then. 4 layer chocolate cake, and Thanksgiving is gonna be apple pie and pumpkin pie. Oh, there you go, Jamie. Jamie's thawing it out now. Oh, that'd be good, Jamie. I enjoyed that that roll you made last time. That looked good. Oh, my mama would eat. She could eat a whole pecan pie by herself. I just never liked pecan pie. Okay, Jen. Well, we'll still remember it's right there at Thanksgiving. Ah, James was too. That's something. I was born on Black Friday. Now you know what's wrong with me. In the refrigerator. All right, Jamie. Well, it'll be Dan, it'll be James and Jen. Y'all are all right there together. All right, Joy says pumpkin cheesecake, apple pie, and banana pudding is what they're having. Joy throwing down the spread. She's giving them choices. That sounds good, Joy. I think I would probably go for the banana pudding out of those choices. I love some banana pudding. Jen, you're still a young gal too. Yep. Happy birthday to everybody. In case we're not in, I guess we won't be in before that. So, all y'all have a happy birthday. I know, Jamie. That's a spread right there. That means I couldn't eat near as much regular foods I wanted to because I'd have to get into those desserts. Joy doing ham, sweet potatoes, green bean casserole. Oh, where'd it go? Green bean casserole, stuffing, and dinner rolls. I'm coming to Texas, Joy. See, I'd never heard about pumpkin cheesecake until y'all started talking. Now, two or three of y'all have had it. Watergate salad. I've never had that, Jamie. I don't guess. Yeah, I guess y'all know now that this is killing me, and I may have to get off here a little bit early because now I'm starving, and I got to come up with something for supper tonight. And unless I go in there and come up with the old standby cornbread, I don't know. Jamie's Jamie's having apple, pumpkin, and chocolate mousse pie. I hear you. Let's just do the sweets this year. Let's skip all the food and just eat desserts. Oh, great. Okay, I got you, Jamie. I like coffee cake too, Jen. I really like coffee cake. I know, Jerry. It never fails on Sunday nights. That seems like that's my meal of choice. Fried cabbage and cornbread. I do it to myself every time. Hey, Georgia boy, that's right up my alley. I might be able to get us skin us a coon before I come too, and I could bring some coon a la mode or something. I'm sure I can come up with a coon to go with that possum. Heck, if it wasn't so late at night, I'd go out in the garden and pick me some collard greens right now, and that's what I'd have for supper. Oh, thanks a lot, Dan. Thanks a lot, Dan. You really know how to hurt a guy, don't you? Chicken Alfredo. That sounds good. Everything sounds good right now. No, Jerry, there's no way possum is any good. I don't care what Georgia boy says. Jamie, you might want to check that. That mac and cheese statement there. I kind of get the gist of where you're going with that, but it was a pretty good comment. Oh yeah, Dan, that sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah, there you go, Georgia boy. Fess up. Ain't no way possum is good. There you go, Dan. GGW, Jen says she's having lingua and stuffing. Yeah, I ain't eating no possum for Thanksgiving. I do know a family that will have a possum for Thanksgiving, though, to go with their turkey. It won't be my family, but I do know of one family that does it every year. That sounds good, Georgia boy. I do got some chicken salad in there I could eat. I didn't think of that. I could go in there and make me chicken salad sandwich. Matter of fact, I could go in there and make me some spam and eggs or something. Jamie. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Chicken salad sandwiches. That's right, Georgia boy. That's way on down the priority list right there, isn't it, buddy? I ain't gonna say never, but I am gonna say as long as there's something in my refrigerator or freezer, I ain't eating possum or coon. That's right. That's right, Jamie. It was pretty funny. Okay, Bernie. As soon as we get off, I'll go over and check it out, buddy. I want to see that pig. Jamie. I love chicken salad. I like tuna salad, chicken salad. I like all the salads. Yeah, maybe I'll make me some spam and cornbread and what else? Maybe some, I don't know. Might make me up some spam tonight. I got plenty of spam. It'll be something quick and easy tonight. You can bet on that. All right, y'all. Well, I am going to get off here because I am starving once again. I always make turkey salad for leftovers, Jamie. It'd be just like chicken salad. We always have plenty of turkey left over to make turkey salad with it. But y'all, I appreciate all of you being in here. It's been another fun live. I always enjoy talking to y'all on Sundays, and I appreciate each and every one of you as I always do. You always make my Sunday afternoons fun. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. So, but I'm gonna get out of here. And y'all I'm going to put a video out tomorrow because I got a lot of good stickers. And I'm going to put them up on the board tomorrow. So if y'all see my video, check it out. And y'all see a lot of channels you recognize on there. Everybody have a fantastic Thanksgiving. And like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you. You always make my Sundays good. And y'all be careful, and I hope you don't get snowed in or any crappy weather for Thanksgiving. All right. I'll see y'all.